As soon as these guys join in, we'll have you the K8 semifinal between Triple Yipple and MyConviction. It'll be Jonas, Flax, and Kyuu for MyConviction, DevRuleZ, Cucci, and Inqontrol for Triple Yipple. As one of these teams will move on to the winner's final, the other team with a few more matches to go in the lower bracket.
MyConviction rocking the hashtag Viper Gaming. Not quite sure what that means. If somebody wants to look that up, I'm sure that would help them out a little bit. But we eagerly anticipate this game one kickoff. Countdown has begun, and as my friend King Kodiak would say, wind them up and let her rip.
Easy pullback racer mention. Can you get those in the EU yet? Have they gone live in the EU?
I am not sure. We'll have to ask the chat. So chat, hello. As Kyuu right here. Ooh, Inqontrol. I thought he had that. My angle showed him having it, but I guess not.
I had that on the auto cam angle, and Kyuu put this in a great place. Inqontrol never getting there in time, was up way too late, way too low, and it's a dip under the crossbar. MyConviction with the early goal, 14 seconds into game one.
Cucci now pops this one up off of the kickoff. We're looking for a teammate. Inqontrol comes in late, blocks out the clear, and MyCon right at the neutral zone can't make it happen. And finally, a pass clear works out in their favor to the far side. Out to Kyuu, who ends up centering it. That should have been a shot from him. Jonas stops this, racing to the corner here to steal the boost and try to grab ball control. A back pass to Flax. Straight to Kyuu, but Cucci gets the dunk. Now, DevRuleZ, that's not going to work out. An open net, but MyCon can't make anything happen as nobody's rotated in on the offense. Kind of taking it easy as both teams, but Triple Yipple need to get this out of their end.
And unfortunately, when you have that early goal for MyConviction, it gets into your head just a little bit because you're playing from behind. Lots of time to get back in it, but sometimes it just gets into your psyche. And you start gripping the sticks a little bit, playing a little bit faster than you normally would. And you have to settle down, still do the things that make you a good Rocket League player. And unfortunately, Inqontrol not grabbing the boost on that one, and it's a 2-goal game.
Cucci in net here, and he does jump out for it, just did not time the jump right. Inqontrol had to race in immediately. The dish off the hood ends up into an own goal. I don't really call it an own goal, more of a missed block opportunity as the pad's not big enough for him. So it's Inqontrol trying to take advantage of a near open net, but Cucci attempting the redirection ends up popping it out. Trying to get on the board is Triple Yipple. These great EU names. I mean, it's memes galore, Jay. It's too bad we have to be so pro right now.
And fortunately, broadcast teams, not always the meme teams unless you're Nexus Gaming. Inqontrol has to be careful with that one, up off his own crossbar and away. Stays at 2-0 here. The Triple Yipple, they need to find some boost and get this ball clear.
So Viper Gaming is the sponsor here for MyCon. MyConviction rolling this one towards the net. Jonas can't make it happen as the defense comes in for Triple Yipple. Oh, a shot from the corner! I thought it was going to go wide, but I need to change my camera angle.
And missed clear by two players, Cucci and DevRuleZ, neither one making contact. Flax waiting patiently, rotates in, finds the opportunity, cuts a great angle out of the corner and in. And yeah, I agree, Ninja, you got to change your camera angle. I saw that all day going in.
Trying to see the offensive plays coming through, but at that far corner, it got a little bit weird for me. But I'm going to take this one up high and above. So now, Jonas. Can't make anything happen here, so DevRuleZ comes in straight to Cucci, who could not get the touch. Tries to back pass, but stopped by Kyuu. Now off the ceiling, and Jonas comes in for the cleanup. Coming down the line is Kyuu. Can't get the touch. Got really awkward there for him as he sort of rushed the play. DevRuleZ with the outbound cross to Cucci off the ceiling. Pass up to DevRuleZ. Can he make anything happen? No, as he runs low on boost. Off the backboards. And Inqontrol wisely stays back as MyCon has control of the ball, and finally a clear away. 2 minutes left here, and we're starting to see Triple Yipple get some offensive pressure going, but they cannot seem to rotate it back into defense or convert it into a goal.
Unfortunately, they struggle a little bit with their boost management, and when they have an opportunity to come upfield, it's usually 1v3 or the best 2v3, which is normally pretty fine, but when you don't have the ball under control in the first place, you're still not going to get a lot regardless of the numbers you have upfield.
A couple of double commits there on defense, not helping them out much, as we see Triple Yipple starting to scramble a little bit here with a minute and a half left. A nice pass play, gets it past Jonas, and Inqontrol puts the first one on the board for him.
Good control by Cucci here. Inqontrol actually flipping at that and missing. Turns into a great pass from Cucci upfield, and Inqontrol getting that just around the MyConviction defenses. They're pointed backwards. Tough to make that save when you're driving towards your own net. They're on the board with enough time to find 2 more.
Kyuu off the sideboard, straight to Inqontrol, who clears it right into the zone. And back out. All the steal action here as DevRuleZ and Kyuu challenge themselves here to roll up the wall. Cucci managing to clear this one away. Here's Flax. Tries to set up for Kyuu, who stays patient, but Inqontrol is there. Good pass out, and now they regroup. Jonas out to Flax, who's going to whiff on the play. That could have been a great goal, but Jonas demoing Cucci to slow down the defensive response. Cucci manages to get back in here before that goal happens, and now Jonas pops this high. Flax is up from the midfield. That will go high as well, looking for third man, who stayed way back, and with a 2-goal lead, that's probably the smart move.
Yeah, in a great spot to respond to any kind of clear that comes out of a desperation play from Triple Yipple there, because a lot of the time when you're trying just to get it clear of your own net, you're not going to follow up the play because all you want to do is get it anywhere but outside of the 6 feet in front of your goal.
Comes Inqontrol straight to Jonas. Cucci got the dunk but didn't go anywhere. Here's Kyuu. 10 seconds left here. Triple Yipple need to make this happen right now. It takes about 3 seconds from kickoff to get a kickoff goal unless you zero hero it, and that time has elapsed. MyCon taking game 1, and a possible consolation here for Triple Yipple, but it's not going to be enough here in game 1.
And unfortunately for them, just ran out of time to find a winner. MyConviction with the early goals, able to keep themselves ahead as the late press from Triple Yipple just falling a bit short. But a lot of the presence on offense in the offensive zone for MyConviction. 10 shots on goal. Not a lot of them on target, though. Only 4 saves out of Triple Yipple.
Yeah, MyCon just kind of keeping the pressure alive for the most part. They got their 2 goals and kind of went into cruise control. They got that 1 goal there towards the end to make it a 2-goal game and to kind of make it a little bit easier for them to where they can relax. But Triple Yipple, they need to step up their game, stop the double commits, and make sure they have boost.
Yeah, they kind of have to score first. Boost is key, but they also have to be a little bit more intelligent with the ball. Keep it under control, keep it close so that if you lose it when you don't have boost, you can take a 50, try and win it further upfield for a teammate who has got the boost to follow it up and keep the pressure moving forward.
So right off kickoff, MyCon trying to take control, but it ends up in their side as DevRuleZ centers. No, Flax denies the play. Here's Inqontrol. Again, Flax getting a wheel on that. Now Jonas for the clear towards the neutral zone. Here's DevRuleZ. Can't make anything happen here. They're just buying time at this point. A back pass to Kyuu, who does not get any power on it. Now Cucci towards the net, straight to Flax, though, as DevRuleZ did not call off Inqontrol before taking the shot, so it ended up being a little bit dirty. Flax pass to Jonas, trying to look for Kyuu, but Flax takes control right to DevRuleZ, who was patient right on the goal line, managed to pat it away to Cucci.
Really good team play, 1-2-3 between the MyConviction players. Unfortunately, the shot, no power, straight at DevRuleZ, and we stay tied at 0.
Now Cucci up to Inqontrol, a possible pass play, did not get the redirection he was looking for. And also Cucci got demoed, so it was could have been a setup. Now Flax stole the boost, bumps Cucci right to Jonas, and no goal will happen as the inaccuracy coming back to plague MyCon.
Really tough shot to make, though. It was right at him on the deflection into the front of Jonas's Octane. Not a lot he could do with that. I'm not surprised it didn't go in, but both of these teams exchanging chances right now.
DevRuleZ trying to keep this one going here. Kyuu looking for Jonas. It's going to be a little bit awkward for him, but a pass, a shot. Cucci coming up for a nice little screen save as Kyuu dunks. Inqontrol is the only one back. a block, and Jonas just has to low play it, and there you go, they're on the board.
A lot of good things happen when you get dunked repeatedly in your own end. Inqontrol, the second player for Tripple Yipple to get his clear blocked out, and Jonas in the rotation finishes the job off, and MyConviction with the opener here with 3:14 to go.
DevRuleZ keeping it on the MyCon side. Cucci with a shot towards the far side post, with Jonas with a flying save. Pads it away towards the corner, but still lots of pressure coming out, and relief as DevRuleZ stays back. DevRuleZ trying to play the reaction game as Cucci no boost as it did not spawn, but he ends up taking a demo anyways. Inqontrol, DevRuleZ shadowing him very closely, and luckily turned back as he saw a clear coming. They need to speed up their game now. Is Tripple Yipple still easily tieable, and MyCon forcing themselves to not be on the back foot there as we hit halftime, Jay. Trying to see what Tripple Yipple can do. It's finally a team play, a save right at the goal line. Flax able to pad this one away and stick it out.
Really good team play between the members of Tripple Yipple. It was Cucci getting the final touch off the pass, I believe, by DevRuleZ, who did really well to read the bounce off the ceiling coming from the sideboards himself. Just unfortunate, not a lot of power from the shot by Cucci, and it gets saved.
2 minutes left. Looking for Jonas. That down the center line. A little pass there would have been quite nice, but not working out there. As MyCon showing a lot of promise here. Viper Gaming is probably quite proud of them right now. They hold Tripple Yipple to 1. Kyuu not going to get the touch, as they're starting to get a little bit cheeky. Now the simple pass off the backboard right to Jonas, lurking at center, 2-0.
Unfortunately, Inqontrol has to rush at this one here. You see him stop up at the short post there. Not a lot he can do to get up for that one because he just waits too long and gets set on the ground. If he tries to take that in stride while he has forward momentum, would have had a chance to clear it away. But instead, the pressure from MyConviction forcing them to buckle further. They find themselves down 2 goals here with elimination from the upper bracket on the line.
Black's going to knock this down for Jonas. A shot blocked away by Cucci, patiently waited down the side. Now Dev. Demo by Cucci on Kyuu. Possible shot coming through, but blocked by Jonas. As Cucci keeps this one alive. Kyuu, a dangerous cross. Luckily, nobody was there from the blue team to make a play. Dev at the midfield, trying to keep this one on the offensive end. Instead, he slows it down for his teammates to get back in time as Inqontrol pops this one to the center. Jonas wheels it around. Can't make the double touch happen as 2 defenders up for this. And again, 2 defenders. The double commits being very dangerous, but Cucci able to clear this one away with a big one. Now DevRuleZ pops up. Cucci is up. Taking on Flax. That goes off the post, and Inqontrol rushed the play, so he can't take advantage of the pass.
No boost from Cucci, too. Did really well to get contact. Unfortunately, no power, gets saved, and his teammate, who had a great chance to follow up, rushed the play, and they have to defend again with only 30 seconds left to force a 2-goal comeback.
It's possible. We've seen it happen, but MyCon playing some really solid Rocket League right now, and Tripple Yipple on the rush right now as Cucci takes a shot, goes wide. Inqontrol trying to gain control of that. Now we end up on the Tripple Yipple side again. Just killing the time here is this MyCon squad, and we'll take a consolation for that. Make it a 3-goal.
That is going to put the dagger in this one. Jonas with a pop-up. All 3 members of Tripple Yipple scramble. Cucci with a touch, not in the right direction. Kyuu will finish the job off, and it looks like a 3-0 win for MyConviction to move on to the upper finals.
Viper Gaming definitely proud they picked up these guys, as they got some very, very good stream time and able to show off a little bit in some of the team plays they are capable of doing. Now, some of those did not connect, but that's the thing. Tripple Yipple was not in a great position to take advantage of those opportunities given by MyCon.
Yeah, it's a shame, really, because when they were on, they were really making some good touches, being really creative with their offense. The problem was they didn't get consistent enough offense to really kind of break down the opposing team and really have a chance in that one. A couple of close games, but close doesn't cut it unless you're on the winning side of it. And, you know, for Triple Yipple, it's a bit of a grind through the lower bracket. You know, winter semis, you've only got 3 more matches in the lower bracket to try and find your way into the qualifiers and into the play-in from the lower bracket. So still time to settle things down, really find a way to put those wins together and move on. But for MyConviction, they will move on 2 wins away from qualifying for the top 128.
And that right there is the goal of today. Get into the 128, the chosen few from what? Thousands and thousands of teams. We're trying to qualify into this RLCS, which is so important this season.